my name is Mahani Abdul Malik. For this video, I will be discussing on the development of mathematical skills. Mathematical knowledge has three components. The first component is factual knowledge or number sense. This knowledge enables a person to understand numbers and number relationships. For instance, the quantity of 5 and that 5 is larger than 3. The second knowledge is procedural knowledge or computational knowledge. This knowledge allows children to understand the action or sequence for solving problems. It is like a toolbox filled with facts, skills, procedures, algorithms, or methods. However, it involves only memorizing the operations with no understanding of the underlying meaning of how it happens. The third component is conceptual knowledge. Here, learning involves understanding and interpreting concepts and the relation between concepts. Let me try to make this simpler by giving you an example. For a procedural knowledge, I would ask the student to measure the perimeter of a room. The student will understand that to find the perimeter, he would need to measure the room but has no idea why or how the formula of the perimeter has to be. Length plus breadth plus length plus breadth. But for conceptual knowledge, I would ask the student to estimate the perimeter of the room and justify his answer. So, the student would need to explain how he did it and why. I hope that gives you a clearer picture on how procedural knowledge is different from conceptual knowledge. Vygotsky always talks about how cognitive development is influenced by the cultural context. Let us see if this is true. As we know, young children learn or perform basic mathematics in preschools and higher mathematics are taught in schools. Hence, unschooled children should perform poorly or are incompetent to do mathematics. However, please keep in mind home environment also plays a part. A research was done by Karaha and Associates in 1985 on unschooled street vendors aged children between 9 and 15 years old. They were found to be able to solve mathematical problems in live situations 98% of the time, but fail when problem is out of the context as they are not motivated to do so. East Asian countries, on the other hand, tend to outperform the rest of the world as they have a more sophisticated mix of basic mathematics strategy as compared to the other counterpart. German studies has also shown that teachers who emphasize more on conceptual knowledge are more successful in improving children's mathematical achievement. Children always draw on their knowledge of relationship between operations. According to Ziegler, there are three types of mathematical strategies that children use. They are 1. The sum strategy, 2. Minimum strategy, and 3. Fact strategy. In sum strategy, in learning how to add, children use this strategy that involves counting both numbers out loud. For example, to add 5 plus 3, the child would say out loud 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, pause, then continue 6, 7, 8 to get the answer. Minimum strategy is a more sophisticated strategy. The children will start with the biggest number and count from there. So, for this case, it would be 5 and continue 6, 7, and 8. For fact retrieval, this is more sophisticated than the other two. Here, they would just retrieve from memory and just simply answer 8. Technically, children should progress from sum strategy to minimum strategy and finally to fact retrieval. However, this has not always been the case, as children are found to use multiple strategy and variable strategy. The frequency it is used varies with age. This brings us to the end of this video. Thank you and goodbye.